In this video called Shadow Work for Beginners, we're going to make shadow work feel simple, safe and genuinely doable so you can begin today with confidence. Let's start with the pain you might be living with right now. You promise yourself you'll stay calm and then the same tiny comment sets you off. You hold it together in public and then you crash in private with shame or exhaustion. You bite your tongue to keep the peace and then you feel invisible in your own life. You replay conversations at night, second guessing every word, bracing for the next wave. Your body is tired of carrying it all, tight jaw, heavy chest, churning gut, even broken sleep. And here is the relief that shadow work can give you. It gives your nervous system a calmer baseline so your body finally trusts you. It gives you boundaries that feel kind and firm without guilt. It gives you steadier relationships because you can respond instead of react. It gives you a clarity in decisions, energy for your day, and honesty in your voice. It gives you permission to be fully yourself without abandoning yourself. If you're highly sensitive, that sensitivity is an innate trait for about 15 to 20% of people. Deeper processing, stronger awareness. It's not a disorder. When paced well, it becomes a superpower for insight and empathy. It's really important to understand that. If you have been curious about shadow work but unsure where to start, stay with me here. We're going to go through it. What if the parts of you that feel too much are actually gateways to power, peace and wholeness? I'm going to give you a beginner's path you can trust. So let's look at a quick story to ground us. A client, let's call her Mia, kept overreacting to harmless feedback. When she slowed everything down, she found a younger part of her that equated feedback with rejection. Once she met that part with breath, warmth and one tiny boundary, her work life shifted. The trigger became information, not a verdict on her worth. That is the power of gentle shadow work. In Jungian terms, this is classic projection easing as we integrate a shadow part. Less energy, lost blaming, more freedom, choosing. And first, let's set the frame. We put safety before insight. Keep sessions short. 10 to 15 minutes is plenty at the start. Stay inside your window of tolerance. If your body floods, you pause. Pair awareness with regulation. Use breath, tapping, grounding, or a short Qigong shake. Language matters. Say a protected part of me rather than my bad side. If big trauma is present or you feel unstable, involve a qualified coach or therapist. The window of tolerance is your feel and think zone. When you slip into hyper-arousal, amped or hypo-arousal, shut down, step back to simple regulation. Then return. Safety first makes learning stick. Now, rather than a lot of how-to, let me give you the big pillars of what to do. Think of these as your beginner's foundation. The things we return to again and again. Pillar 1, keep it tiny and daily. 10 minutes is enough. You're building trust with your body, not proving anything. A regular 10 minutes beat a heroic hour once a month because safety is created by rhythm. Habit science backs this. Tiny repeatable behaviors anchored to an existing routine and simple if-then plans. If it's tea time, then I do 4 slow breaths. Help actions happen when it matters. The second pillar is work with 3 anchors: breath, movement and words. Breath tells your vagus nerve to stand down. When that happens, your body knows you are safe and your mind can tell the truth. Movement metabolizes stress chemistry so the charge in your system can complete and release. Words, spoken or written, give shape to the swirl so you can choose your response instead of being dragged by it. Slow paced breathing, like gentle box patterns, is linked with reduced negative effect and improved autonomic balance, often tracked via HRV. So gentle Qigong or Tai Chi also shows benefits for stress and anxiety in reviews. Use them as regulation, not as a cure-alls. Pillar 3 is choose one small focus each week. Pick a theme like boundaries, rest or speaking up kindly. When everything is important, nothing lands. One focus per week allows learning to settle in your nervous system. Pair your weekly theme with a tiny if-then cue. If I feel rushed before a call, then I breathe 4 rounds. Repetition in the same context accelerates automaticity. Pillar 4 is welcome the part, then listen for the need. Every strong reaction is guarding something precious: safety, dignity, rest or connection. When you find the need underneath the noise, the system softens and you gain choice. Using gentle parts language, a protective part of me, aligns with widely used non-pathologizing models like internal family systems, which view our inner system as made of protective and wounded parts that can be met with self-leadership and compassion. Pillar 5, finish with one tiny action. A single sentence boundary, a 2-minute reset, a warm no. Action teaches your body a new ending to an old story, and this is where real change begins. Lock it in with a simple implementation intention so it fires at the right moment. If my chest tightens in that meeting, then I drop my shoulders and say, let's pause. What might a beginner session look like? I'm not going to give you a strict script. I'm going to give you a feel. Arrive with a minute of slow box breathing. Let's do it now to see how you feel. So take a long, slow, deep breath out. Breathe in, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Breathe out, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Breathe in, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Breathe out, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Breathe in, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Breathe out, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Breathe in, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Breathe out, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Breathe in, take a long slow deep breath in. Fill up your lower abdomen like a baby breathes. Fill up your upper chest. And then breathing out through your teeth. Helps to take the heat out of the head when you do that. So keep it slow and steady. Even brief sessions repeated can help downshift arousal over time. Now name what is here. Sensations first, then emotion. Say what happened just before this feeling rose. Ask, what are you protecting me from? And listen. Find the need underneath. End with one small action that honours that need. Close your session on purpose. Look around, name 5 calm details, and let your system know the work is finished for now. A few simple prompts you can rotate this week. The trait I judge in others right now is, and then just jot down your answer. Where might that live in me? When I'm triggered, my body says, your answer. And the story I tell is, your answer again. If this feeling had a positive job, it would be your answer. Because it is trying to protect, again, your answer. One need I will honour this week is your answer. And the tiny action I will take is, again, your answer. Brief, structured, expressive writing has shown small but reliable benefits across distress and functioning when done for short bouts over several days. Keep it light and regular. Here's a beginner's 7-day map that stays kind and realistic. Day 1. Breathe, like the box breathing. Name what is here and write 3 lines, and then just stop. Day 2, repeat and add 1 tiny boundary sentence in your notes. Day 3, same rhythm, but pick a small, safe trigger from your day and notice the need underneath. Day 4, no digging today, just regulation. Walk, breathe, tap or shake for 5 minutes. Day 5, return to your 10-minute rhythm and end with one tiny action. Day 6, try the same process with a different minor trigger. Keep it light, keep it kind. Day 7, review what helped, what was too much, what gift or strength appeared. Choose next week's single focus. To help the new rhythm stick, attach each day's practice to the same anchor, e.g. after morning tea, and rehearse the cue with a quick if-then plan. A quick word for empaths and HSPs. Pre-regulate before you explore. You are a high fidelity instrument, so tune before you play. Time box strictly and add a gentle recovery ritual, a warm drink, a stretch, a few steps outside. Use soft language with yourself so the door to healing stays open. Brain imaging and temperate research on sensory processing sensitivity supports that HSP process more deeply and notice subtleties. Pre-regulation helps you harness that gift without overload. Common beginner mistakes. Do not chase catharsis. We are aiming for steadiness, not spectacle. Do not turn journaling into self-attack. Curiosity and kindness are the medicine. Do not go it alone if you feel flooded. Get support. Being witnessed helps shame dissolve. Do not forget the body. Insight without regulation doesn't stick. Also watch for spiritual bypassing, using positivity or lofty ideas to avoid feeling what's real. It was named by psychologist John Welwood. When you notice it, return to simple, embodied honesty. If this resonated with you, the best move is to watch this video next. What is your shadow self? It's Shadow Work Explained. This video ties everything together so your practice stays safe, paced and powerful. The link is in the description and is pinned in the comments. So start there next. Click the link below to deepen your practice and build a kind, effective shadow work routine that lasts. I look forward to connecting with you again soon. Till then, be well and keep shining.